dinner? Dad, okay, just wondering, has dinner always been like this? Yeah.
Well, Jimmy, in the 50s, the golden age, dinner used to be so different. My mom, she used to cook me dinner every night, she'd labor over it, but then it all changed.
Before the fast food revolution, dinners were laboured over by hard-working housewives who diligently produced meals day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year without a break or reward for their efforts.
I'm home! Where is my dinner, woman? Here, honey.
Mom, chicken again. Are you?
Sorry, it's all I really know how to make. Honey, don't you think you can cook sometimes? It's so tiring just staying in the kitchen all day. What? A man in the kitchen? Blasphemous! Go and make me a sandwich, woman!
Here we have a very rare animal in its natural habitat. As you can see, this animal is very reclusive and has been seldom seen since the 1920s. It stays mostly in the kitchen, preparing the food for her clan. As you can see, she has caught a wild beast and is now preparing it for the evening luncheon. Let's poke it with a stick, just to see what happens. The 1950s marked the advent of the revolution of fast food. Now, the family was no longer restricted to the house to eat. If mom was tired of cooking, it was now a simple matter to either pile up in the minivan and drive to the nearest McDonald's, or perhaps just bring the food home.
Honey, I'm home! That's great, I just spent all day making dinner. No need for that, baby. Haven't you heard of the new trend? We're gonna go out and eat fast food for the rest of this week. Yay! Yay!
Although when one person thinks of America, they often think of fast food, fast food actually originated in ancient Rome. As you can see, ancient vendors such as this one right here often handed out food on the streets to eager buyers as they needed a quick bite to eat. Also, barbecue-style meals were also a favorite of many Roman families because it was very quick, very easy, and it was quite portable as well, as they could carry their food and eat it with them as they did their business. Eventually, fast food made its way across the Atlantic to arrive on the beautiful shores of America. There, a man named Carl Karcher had a small, lonely hot dog stand until he opened a new one. Then 2 hot dog carts became 3 hot dog carts as his business continued to grow. At the end of 1945, Carl discovered a new opportunity when a restaurant went up for sale across the street. He quit his job, bought the restaurant and fixed it up, and then learned how to cook. On January 16, 1945, he opened up Carl's Drive-In Barbecue in Anaheim, California. And now it is known all throughout California as Carl's Jr.'s.
Business soared at Carl's Drive-In Barbecue, especially after World War II. The development of synthesized rubber from World War II greatly impacted the automobile industry. Cars became the preferred method of transportation, vroom vroom, and a new form of eating developed, the drive-in restaurant. Carl's Drive-In Barbecue became immensely popular. Customers would drive in an order, then wait in their car to be served by pretty young waitresses called car hops who would carry trays of food to them.
Hey girl, how you living? Hey, where you going? Can I holler at you?
Then, in 1954, the famous McDonald's was born. Founded by the McDonald's brothers, McDonald's started as a small burger restaurant called McDonald's Famous Hamburgers. They introduced the Speedy Service System, which is the food version of Ford's automobile assembly line, so that the burger making process was even faster and more efficient. Each worker covered a small part of the burger making process, with one worker toasting buns, one frying patties, and another adding pickles, and so on. This new self-service was revolutionary. The restaurants became more family-friendly too, by recreating the traditional sit-down dinner in the restaurant itself, and as the elimination of pretty cool hops reduced the number of rowdy teenage boys at the restaurant. Fast food significantly changed everyday life during the 50s and 60s. First of all, The increasingly popular ideals of convenience, speed, progress, and efficiency were even further cemented into American society due to development of the fast food industry. Take, for example,
so easy. Just add water, stir, no thawing, no further cooking. Ready in 20 seconds. Bird's Eye baby foods keep fresh for weeks in your refrigerator, for months in your freezer. So economical, no more leftovers to spoil. So give baby a fresh serving every meal with wonderful new fresh food taste appeal. Get Bird's Eye frozen instant baby foods, a complete line in your grocer's freezer.
On a more local scale, fast food ultimately gave women more freedom since they did not have to cook all the meals, and women of the time began pursuing higher educations and careers.
Where's my food, woman?
Mommy, I'm hungry.
Sorry, guys, but I have a huge test tomorrow. You guys are going to eat out at McDonald's today. Or you can get some of the leftover takeout from yesterday night. Either way, I have to study for this huge test. I have to stay at the top of my class. That's the new trend for housewives. Graduated at the top of her class, please give a round of applause for Miss Housewife. She's majored in food marketing, the hottest new field of this time.
Children also flocked to the fast food joints to spend time with friends and enjoy themselves without the hassle of preparing food or having to wait long periods of time at regular sit-down restaurants. The revolution and development of fast food, although often overlooked, greatly impacted life in the US during the 50s and 60s, not only in the business viewpoint, but also in the generic everyday sense for almost all Americans.
Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. Well, this scene looks familiar, doesn't it? As you can probably tell, this is McDonald's, the brainchild of a certain Ray Kroc. As you can see, this worldwide super company was founded only through new ideas that he invented, such as trademark symbols, new marketizing, such as marketing towards young children by giving toys and combo meals, as well as special deals never seen before, such as fries and a burger at such a cheap price. It's crazy. With the arrival of many new chains, such as this McDonald's, many things changed in the neighborhoods of children all across the world. As new restaurants sprouted up in their own neighborhoods, competition with restaurants often put many family-owned restaurants out of business because they just simply did not have as many locations at such a convenient location. As well as this, they also encountered many difficulties keeping up with the lower prices that McDonald's introduced. But these lower prices were at a cost. See, giants such as this had to influence the market, and thus many farmers were forced to only produce a certain amount of crop or a certain type of crop or cut corners in order to fulfill the large demand of companies such as McDonald's. As McDonald's continued its success, America had to adopt a new mantra of quantity over quality. As, along with quantity over quality, many jobs were created that just exploded in the job market, especially towards the young adult demographic. Many new teenagers flocked to such stores to begin jobs as fry cooks, simple jobs for very low wages, yet it was better than nothing. No longer did children have to mow the lawns of their cranky neighbors. Now they could fry burgers with the other young children that walked in through the Golden Arches.
Oh!